Because we prefer to invest in the pure play memory companies. We feel pretty good about the memory sector. The supply demand dynamic in memory on the long term is very good because supply growth is fundamentally constrained for many reasons. And demand on the long term is very, very strong because predominantly data centers and 5G. So you need a lot of memory, and there's not going to be enough. So the whole memory dynamic is actually very good, which is why we prefer to buy these memory pure plays. So SK Hynix, Micron, you talked about, also in the US. For Samsung, I mean, they are the leader in memory technology, in memory market share, memory technology. They are the leader, hands down leader. And so they also benefit from that. And that's one of the reasons why the shares have actually done okay. But you still got the worries of other things, such as handsets, display, etc., that's kind of dragging it down. So that's why we prefer to own the pure play without worrying so much about exposure to mobile and display.
And Mark, that was exactly going to be my next question about some of the more sluggish areas. Do you have some visibility you can share with us in terms of the handset side of the business and what you're expecting now, let's say even 12 months out?
Yeah, in fact, we were actually really conservative on our handset estimates for this quarter, the Q2, the quarter they just reported this morning, and from the numbers we're seeing, they've just blown out of that. I mean, they've beat that significantly, and so we're kind of scratching our heads trying to figure out how they sold so many phones. The number seems like the actual quarter-on-quarter handset shipments didn't actually slip anywhere near as much as we would expect it, considering so many shops were closed around the world during Q2. Somehow the sales weren't down that much. So in the second half, we have a slightly lower number of shipments versus this number that they appear to have got in Q2. But it seems, based on what they've got just now, it seems actually fairly conservative. It seems like they're actually doing a lot better than what we originally thought.
Okay, and just finally, Mark, I mean, we know you have an outperform in the stock. Have you changed your target price, or do you expect to as a result of the guidance we got today?
Well, difficult to talk about that. We're still looking at the numbers, but no reason to change the view. I mean, I think the numbers were pretty strong overall. I mean, huge beat, actually. In context, it was a huge beat. And I'm still bullish the name. It's just, and we'll still outperform. No reason to change that view. But I again prefer to be buying the memory pure plays, which 100% tied to this memory recovery we expect over the next year or so.